Hey guys, we are playing Minecraft and then recreate everything with clay on this desk. But there are two rules. Rule number one, I have to create everything I see in the game. Rule number two, whatever I create on this desk has to be according to the Minecraft logic. Let's start an adventure. ClayClaim. Check out the far lands. We start with a new world. Create a new world. Game mode, survival. Let's call it Clay World. I'm so excited where we will start because I have to create everything. We are within a forest. This is good, because there's enough wood. Then we have some water. We start by building our first crafting table. It's like the desk I'm working on. Spoiler, I'm not really good at playing Minecraft. I think I played once before. Yeah, maybe another trunk. And then we try to find a shelter for the night, because I don't want to die out here. There are some pigs. Maybe we even find a sheep to create a bed. But let's stay where we started. And this is a good place for our crafting table. We have oak and we make some planks. Crafting table, here you go. First I want to create an axe. Okay. To create this beautiful landscape we need three different main colors. This is granite, then we have caramel brown, and this is bright green. I'm using the noodle machine for this work, and I think it may have been broken since then. We make a very thin layer of green clay, put it on top of two big layers of this caramel brown. And this is actually our basic cube, which we are using for all of today's creation. It has 5 millimeters on each side, and it's quite helpful to have the squared cutting mat on my desk as reference. Each of these squares are 1 centimeter on this cutting mat. And we are starting to do the terraforming, to start with the first layer, with the first level of this whole gigantic creation. I had the television right in front of me, so Minecraft was running while I was crafting on my table. I started this game in survival mode, but I did a clone from this clay world where I can fly around because it's creative mode this time, and it's quite helpful to count all these squares. Yeah, I'm using some wooden bricks underneath because it would have been too much of clay for today's creation, but I think this is alright, and also in line with our two main rules, which I introduced you to right at the beginning. We need some more caramel brown thin layers. And maybe some more as the very first level of this landscape which we are creating. This time I am using this piece of glass underneath. It helps for the square counting. so that I can still see the cutting mat underneath. Cutting mat. Is it called cutting mat? I hope so. So this is the part of the landscape. And as I told you before, rule number 1, everything I see on the screen within the game I have to create with clay. And this also means that I can't go anywhere I want unless I am building it with clay. For now, this is the area I am moving in Minecraft. So I really hope to find all the resources and materials which I need. And again, I'm very new to the game and I need your help. Yeah, I know how to create this wooden pickaxe and the crafting table and maybe some doors and torches, and that's it. I have never played longer than one day, so it will be quite funny in the future. These are some trees. I did some scrambled clay, and these are the trunks, which we will glue all together after oven hardening. We have some beautiful birches. This is how I got the pattern, the white-gray pattern into the trunks, and we're ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked pieces of some trees, which we have to assemble right now. We have oaks and birches. The birches are the more beautiful ones, at least I think so. Well, the oaks are also quite nice. Here I show you how I assembled one of the birches, one of the oaks, sorry. I did it this way after oven hardening, but I also created the shape of the trees and then put them into the oven. So I was playing around which way works better. I think I'd go with the second method, so that in the future, that I create it first with clay, get the shape, and then put it into the oven instead of cutting the hardened clay, because it's really hard. This is the big tree, the biggest in our world for now. I know there are some bigger trees in Minecraft in our clay world. Okay, now that we have the eggs, let's see. It's still daylight, but I want to make sure that we find a cave to sleep in. We should do some scouting. These are the flatlands. I call them the flatlands. We have some trees over here, the beautiful lake, and we climb up. And now we are standing on this beautiful hill. Yeah, maybe this is a really good location to make our cave in. Let's start right here. So we have this spot over there. So I'd say we build our tiny cave right there. Oh, I killed a tree. I also have to kill it within the game. This block has to go, this one and this one, and this and this. Oh, look at that. Some beautiful rocks. And we also need these for a beautiful oven. Oh, to freshly bake some clay. That would be nice. Bigger door, yes. Let's create 2 doors. Right there. It was way more easy within the game. Okay, but I should continue. Oh yeah, I forgot the tree, which I killed off. It was this one. A beautiful oak. It would have looked so beautiful. I'm just fetching our crafting table very quickly. It is right over there in the woods. Is there a more easy way to pick it up? Or is it the only way to just destroy it? Where's our cave? Oh yeah, right here. Okay, perfect. And now let's build a door and we are safe for the night. Oak door. Yes. No, not right there. I think I screwed it up. How to destroy a door. Okay, door number 9, 8. It's only the second time that I am playing Minecraft. So don't be that judgmental. Okay, perfect. Look at that. Before we wrap up the very first episode of today's Minecraft miniature gameplay crossover, I'd like to add some beautiful details, some grass for example. I used this technique on some Fortnite maps before, so it's just using the scalpel, picking up a tiny bit of green clay in this case, and we'll just stick it into the surface. And it looks so beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, well, I created this pic before. You remember this tutorial? The good guys from Minecraft. These are the colors which we need because I saw some pigs right at the beginning on our territory. And this means I have to create it because I saw it. Does it also mean I am allowed to kill these, to eat them? Even if I'm a vegetarian? Well, that's a topic for a whole different video. We are placing some white clay for the eyes and create some legs. And we put this onto the piece of glass. Now that we have created Mother Pig and her child, we are ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked pigs! I don't want to say this. It feels uncomfortable. I'm a vegetarian. You have to believe me that. I'm using the super glue to glue these tiny legs to our pigs. And we have 2 of these. This is the child and the mother. And I want to place them right at the same spot where I saw them. This is some blue slime. I was wondering how to create the water in our tiny world. I didn't want to use clay because I have the feeling that in future episodes we may want to change water. I don't know. Help me out here. Well, I just have the feeling that the water should be flexible and not solid and oven hardened. Hope this makes sense also for you as a Minecraft pro. Let's wrap it around our tiny spot. It looks so beautiful. We're almost there. Guys, I guess that's it! Minecraft miniature gameplay crossover creation! Yes! Guys, you may have noticed I'm a real noob within this game, within Minecraft, and I thought this series could be more like a dialogue, that you help me to get to know this game and to tell me what I should craft next and where I should go and so on and so forth. For example, I screwed up with the character right at the beginning. I'm playing as a woman, as Alex right now. Maybe someone of you want to create a ClayClaim skin, share it on Reddit or on Instagram, or send me a mail and I can use my own skin for the next part of this series. I'm really looking forward to continue this adventure together with you. Have an amazing weekend, stay safe, stay creative, bye. And now let's kill a pig. No pig was harmed in the making of this video. Not yet.